Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for water signs: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What do we need to know for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? The way this is going to work is I'm going to be pulling 3 spreads with 3 different decks. Just pick which deck you resonate with. This is deck 1. This is the Urban Tarot deck. This is what it looks like. If you resonate with this one, let me know down in the comments. I will pull 3 different spreads and I'll show you what those other decks look like as well. But we're just going to use 3 different decks, 3 different storylines. You pick which one resonates with you. Without further ado, let's get into it. That moon, Cancer energy. I think moon represents Cancer. Don't gotta be. You can resonate with each one, but it's more about that spiritual path. Notice how that person was in the water. And then the high priestess, the other one was in the bathtub. So heavy water energy, and the cards are ready. So let's pull it. So the first card out was Science. You've been dealing with some type of mind, body, soul energy, getting connected with yourself, getting grounded, really doing that inner chakra work, getting reconnected with your heart. Finally thinking that I want to get connected with my spirituality more, or I want to open my heart to God, or I want to get more connected spiritually. I want to take a deep dive into the metaphysical. This is what you're passionate about. You're choosing to do what you're passionate about. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This fire energy, you could have fire in your chart, but you're doing what's best for you regardless of how it looks. You're going after your soul's, like whatever your soul's burning desire is, you're going after that. And it's saying that's the energy that you're in currently. Very energetic. You love what you do. You have fun doing what you do. You get to be creative. Now, this is someone who turns lemons into lemonade. This is someone who turns their pain into pleasure. This is someone who, no matter what happens to them, they are always resilient. They know how to make it happen regardless of the limitations that the world try to put on them. You think outside the box. You don't break the rules or follow the rules. You make the rules and invent the rules. All right, let's continue. The Hierophant. You have a higher spiritual calling, which is the Hierophant. See, the Hierophant is different from the High Priestess, and then under that, at the bottom of the deck, the Moon. The Hierophant, the Moon is the shadow work, what you do at night, the night before, 3 a.m., things that haven't been exposed, feelings that you haven't said. The Hierophant, once you gain all that knowledge and that truth, you go out there in the world and you slay demons. You deliver people. You revive people. You spread your message. God has been building you up so you can go out there and spread your message. So you can be. So you doing this, it's like a career, but it's a lifestyle, and it's what gets you through. It's not even what gets you through. This is your mission. This is your purpose. The Hierophant. And again, this is actively in the field compared to the Priestess. The High Priestess, she's at home, putting in the work at home, in the bathtub, soaking, meditation, prayer inside, focus on self. This is out in the field getting it done. In the spiritual realms, in the real world, in these streets. Good job. And stay on that spiritual path, the Moon. Cloak your energy. Keep doing that shadow work, but keep doing that work outside too. Keep helping people. This is almost like a preacher, but not a preacher or a deacon, obviously, but this would be a preacher or a deacon in the spread if this was like, a religion or something like that. All right, next spread is Ask the Witch Tarot deck. It's blue. And all these decks got a lot of great pictures. Like the depiction on them is nice. That's why I really like these cards, because the depiction on them is nice. All right, this is the second storyline. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. You pick which one resonates with you. Comment down below which one resonates with you after I do all 3, of course. Or you can do it while I'm doing, if it resonates already while I'm doing yours. If that resonates with you, let me know. What do we need to know for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio second storyline? You can resonate with anybody. We picking up on that Chariot. This is what the Chariot looks like in this deck. And you may or may not resonate with that, but moving on because you had to. You were forced to move on. You see how they're pushing or trying to hold or trying to. So they were either holding you back or they either pushed you away. Ain't that funny how that worked? Ain't that funny how they was either holding you back or they just straight up just pushed you away. So he was like, all right, I'm just gonna focus on my bag then. Now you in your bag. Now you getting to it. It's lonely at the top, or it's lonely where you at. Oh, stay strong. When you get lonely, them the times you're supposed to cling to your spirituality. You could be a spiritual person or religious, it don't matter. But when you in times of loneliness or despair, or them are the times you cling to God. And you'll notice when the sun come back out, when it's bright outside again, then you'll thrive in those areas too. People will be able to see your light. But when you're in that darkness, cling to your spirituality, cling to God. That way, when you come out, you can shine. Yeah, that's how it works. So 6 of Wands. You've been on this journey. You've been all right. You may have not been doing as much shadow work as you need, but you've been doing a little bit. I pick up on the subtle things. Notice how this person is walking. 6 of Wands. They on their strut, but they don't really look at this shadow right here. That shadow is small. So it's like I noticed that before anything. I like to look at it from the ground up, and I notice everything, even the leaves around the whatever this is, the circle. Like I notice everything. The people trying to keep up. So you like to look at yourself as you're better than others, or you like to look at yourself as high. You on your high horse. See, I notice everything. Look at her lips; they puckered up, nose in the air. This could be you. I notice everything. You really got to break these cards down. 6 of Wands. And people do look at you as that too. People, like, you think that you the shit. I mean, people do. Yeah, you the shit. You the shit. I can't lie. But it's a certain type of energy of don't forget that you still got shadow work to do. See, I notice everything. See, these motherfuckers might be able to look and be like, oh, we trying to keep. Oh, we want to keep up to you. But that's shadow work though. See, that devil. Ooh, be careful, because this type of behavior can be toxic, or you could straight up be dealing with a Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn energy. Bondage. Let's continue. 3 of Cups. Okay. You need help getting out of your certain situation. And it's still going to leave you in the end. It's still going to leave you. The way you move is you're going to end up being lonely. Or you chose to be lonely. You could have worked with somebody, but you chose not to. Or you can work with someone, you choose not to. It's almost like the people around you can't be trusted. Because you're acting this type of way, like, oh, I'm better than this, or they fake friends, and then they end up showing you that they ain't shit. They end up showing you that truth came out. They was exposed. This could even be a person with that devil. It's like you gave in the temptation, and then you got food, you got finesse, you got. I can't waste time and beat it doesn't make sense to me, but it could resonate with you. That took a left turn real quick. Page of Swords though is saying, I'm gonna move on because I gotta move on. But the Page of Swords and the advice is saying, for you water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, second storyline, it's saying, move the fuck on regardless. You may have not wanted to, or you may have not got cheated out or finessed, or it's saying you were in this toxic energy, so it left you like this. And that's the truth of the situation. Sun energy, sun at the bottom of the deck. You made your bed, you got to lay in it. All right, moving on to the third storyline, because it's coming up on 10 minutes. I like to spend 5 minutes on each spread just to give everybody a fair enough time. So around 4 or 5 minutes is cool. I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on one storyline when I got another one to do. All right, emphasis on looking back in the past. You still have feelings for someone in the past, or they still have feelings for you. It's coming out already. Oh yeah, this is the Queer Tarot deck. This is the Queer Tarot deck. I forgot to show it to you. It looks like this. It's very colorful. It don't really have no words, just Roman numerals on them. Like, not even on all of them, just a few. It's just pictures, and it's colorful. This deck could resonate with you, but let's see what we can get for the third storyline. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. What do we need to know? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? What do we need to know? Please and thank you. Judgment. So seeing things for what it really is, or realizing I still got feelings for that person. Or they still like they realizing it now. After a long time of you cutting them off, they realize, oh, I still. Scorpio energy. They like you after the fact. Yeah, there goes that moon again. We had the bottom at the bottom of the deck of the first one was the moon. The bottom of the deck of the second one is the sun. Now the moon is showing itself in this deck again. Let me shuffle a little bit more. And if the moon show back up, then we just gonna go with it. But let's shuffle a little bit more. You still got feelings for somebody, and if it ain't feelings, it's bitterness. So you still holding a grudge. You still holding a grudge over a fire. It could be a fire sign or an imbalance. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You still care, but you act like you don't. That's the energy. I'm reading it. Judgment. Yeah. Judgment. That's the energy. We got the Temperance and Judgment right there. I'm finna split it. I just split it. I just shuffled it. Now let's pull it. That's how I do it. When I get 2 major arcanas, when I split it, I know, okay, shuffle it back together. Now it's time to pull it. With 1 major arcana, yeah, with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So that's that imbalance of still having feelings, not admitting it, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, iffy on the fence, unsure in your own energy. That's what it really means. But someone wants to offer you something, or someone gave you an offering. An offering from universe, actually, because it's coming out the clouds. So you asked for this. This is like a prayer being answered. You wanted this, you got this. Now you don't want it. Or you acting like you don't see it, or you ignoring it. You're in your own way. What does that even mean? Like it's like wake up and smell the coffee. Like you sleep too much, or you sleep on yourself. Or 3, 4 swords. You prayed for this. So you asked universe for a prayer. They answered it. It came in. You didn't want it. Now you're 4 swords, depressed, sad, or upset, or going through at night. It's like, damn, I'm struggling now. And then it's like 6 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. So you may feel undeserving of whatever this is, or you feel like, oh, okay, you feel like you're not getting what you want out of a situation. And that's why you're imbalanced, but you're still putting up with the situation. The advice is you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. What does that even mean? Water sign, you could be asking, what does that even mean? Give me a second. You didn't want the offer because you felt like you was too good for it. You wasn't, though. So you felt like you was too good for the offer. You wasn't. So you missed your opportunity. You missed the boat. Oh, okay. So it's like you made an offering. So the way it works is like universe will give you something. Like, let's just say if you manifest something and then something comes in and then it's not what you want. So you pass on that offering. You miss an opportunity and it goes away. The way universe works, it's like a game. Another opportunity will present itself sooner or later when you stop focusing on the one you missed. Once you start focusing on the one you missed and get back balanced, you can get back in that energy of attracting again. So you got to go back to all the way back to the drawing board. Start over. You got to get the energy up to want to manifest. Then use the energy to manifest. And then when it comes in, do you want this or not? Yes or no? You're supposed to say yeah to get the experience. Or if you say no, you upgrade to a different one or whatever the case may be. But you feel like you didn't want this. So you said no, you turned something down or you didn't acknowledge something. So suffer the consequences or be single, be lonely, be imbalanced. That's the karma, or that's the payout for what you reap, what you sow. That's the bed you made, so you got to lay in it. They don't like hearing that, and somebody don't like hearing that. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Sheesh. Believe what you see, face reality, or live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. I'm going to leave it at that for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.